Hey guys, it's me Charlie. So I'm doing a video response to xXxLinksterxXx. Sounds like a porn star. Okay, never mind. So I wanted to show you real quickly the problem that you're having with your filter is anytime you have a filter, like I have this one here, I haven't used it in a long time, probably a year, and it's because I was doing some renovation to my house, and so I had to get rid of my 55 gallon. I had two of these. I got this at Chinatown in Seattle, Washington, and it was like $10, and it's actually a great filter. It comes with some sponges and some cartridge filters and some other stones, but it also comes with this little motor here with the propeller. And what I was talking about is if you haven't used your filter for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 months, 1 year, what happens is this here, it gets dried, and what's inside there is actually the slime buildup, the algae buildup, and what happens is when you're going to reset up your fish tank and you got the water all inside your fish tank, let's pretend that this bucket here is a glass fish tank, and you got your filter in the edge, you got your spout inside. Sorry about the calcium buildup, it's just I haven't used this in a year. What happens is you go to plug it all in, you turn it on, and see this one sounds dry, and it's actually spinning, but a few seconds ago it really wasn't spinning. I should have probably not turned it on. But what you got to do is you got to actually take this out, and it's going to be a little bit hard to take out. See all that stuff stuck on there? All that has to be washed. Soap and water, wash this completely till it's nice and clean. Then what you got to do is you got to put it all back in here, and then you got to connect it. So let me do that next. Alright, so let's see if I can do this without dropping the cam into this bucket of water, because it's over my sink. Okay, so it's really dirty here, and I'm going to clean it because there's fish food, fish poop, there's algae, there's the slime from the buildup in the fish tank, and you got to take your little brush. Sorry, I'm not putting it in the camera. You got to take your little brush and you got to just completely scrub this. And you got to get rid of all of that stuff that's in between the cracks. What's happening is all this is actually going against the propeller and not allowing it to have a smooth turn, and it will get noisier. You'll notice that some people's fish tank filters start to get noisier as they get older. And when they get older like that, noisy, they are telling you that, they need a tune-up. And this is what you got to do a tune-up. Gosh, I got to keep looking at the camera so I can see that you're actually watching this, because I keep putting it out of view. Alright, another important part is this little cleaning area right here. You got to clean all that off. Now you also got to clean your filter. Now this is external, it's on the outside. You only should be cleaning right there and inside. So I gotta scrub this. There's also some of that stuff built up in there too. Once you get this cleaned out, you want to go ahead and re-put it together, and it should work just fine. I'm actually going to do that next, and I'll show you. Alright, so the next step now is to put some water and plug this in and see what happens. And of course, once you get your filter, I don't have mine in here, your filter, your carbon, your ammonia chips and everything in there, you definitely want to put some water in there, which I'm sure you already know. And you want to fill this up first because you need the water pressure in there. Alright, so now, I gotta make sure this is under the water. Another tip is make sure that you have your filter bottom on the very bottom of the suction, because one time I had mine off and it sucked up my large oxalato and killed it. So let's see what happens. I'm going to plug it in. You hear how it's a little noisy because there's some bubbles in there? Now we're going to see if this is actually working. It should suck up the water and it should start pouring out. Here we go. Perfect. There's also water pressure on mine, so I got to figure out. That's low and that's high. Look at that, that's my high. Now this is going to get a little bit quieter as soon as the bubbles are gone. There's still bubbles in here, as you can see. But that's it. You just got to clean out that little thing. Whenever it happens again, just do it again. See, listen. Now it's just water sounds. Perfect. I hope that works, and I hope that's helpful, and if there's anything else you want to ask me, definitely leave a comment in one of my videos. And for everybody else out there, if you have problems with your fish tank or anything, make me a video response of your situation. If you have a bird problem and a breeding problem, a nest problem, egg problems, leave me a comment below and a video response and ask me what the help you need is. I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. Alright, xXxLinksterxXx, whatever your real name is. I hope you are able to get your fish tank started. And don't worry, the air bubbles that you have in there for the axolotl is good enough until you can get this done. And really, you don't need another filter. If it's just this problem here, that's all you need to do is just clean that out. That happens, you'll notice if you have another fish tank with another filter and you do it again, it's going to happen. It's just because it dries out and becomes crusty and it can't work. Alright, see you guys on the next video.